Hello, everybody. Good day, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching this video from. Adelola Shokoya here. I want to say Happy Easter Sunday. It's been a while that we our time to put out a video on YouTube for our normal weekly market analysis. All right, but this week I just want us to look at what has been happening in the markets. We're gonna start with DXY, just like our usual manner. The dollar has been crashing badly, since I think this was around January this year. We've been having price, come down, but seriously, because of these trade wars, and whatnot, and then the rumor of the Federal Reserve, trying to cut interest rate also has been a major factor, and that's why we've seen that the dollar has been, trending downwards. And as you can see, I remember when this new administration, the new president of the United States was sworn in. If you watch some of my videos, I was saying that if you look at the first time that Donald Trump came into office, you notice that he's somebody that likes, a weak dollar, so that we can have, the stock market do well, another risk asset, and that is exactly what is playing out. And if you have been following the politics, what has been going on in the space, you will notice that he's been clamoring for interest rate reduction by the Federal Reserve. We've been seeing him, talking, and he's been loud about it. So that's one thing. And also with a lot of uncertainty, with the tariff war, the trade war that is going on right now between the US and China, what we've seen that, a lot of people, investors don't like uncertainty. And that's why you see that the dollar has been trending down badly. Technically, if you ask me, I'm still watching what the dollar. That's why you see that we had dollar price take out this low, the September 2024 low, and we had price move all the way down for all this string structure from around 110. Right now we are sitting around 99 for the DXY price. As it stands right now, I think a lot of traders are just sitting on their hands. So when market open on Monday, we'll be watching out for price reaction around this zone. If you see that we go down, see that price break out from here, depending on uh uh what we're going to be seeing, probably trade, if we are still going to see a further um trade war going on, between China and the US. You can see price dip further. So I'll be careful around this zone, trying to buy the dollar. All right, until I see maybe something that looks like this. I see proper bounce around. I'm on the daily time frame. All right, that price has formed a proper support and a breakout, then a break and retest. Okay, before I can, start thinking of buying dollar. Right now, I'm just watching what price will do around this zone. Okay, I haven't said that. You will notice that what happened is that investors have been rushing to gold as a safe haven. Investors don't like, traders don't like uncertainty, and because of the trade war, like I mentioned at the beginning, there's a lot of uncertainty in the market. So, and because of that, we've seen that the gold has been breaking all-time high after all-time high. See price right now, 3,300. This is the first time gold is getting here, the price of 1 ounce of gold. That's why if you have been listening to me on this channel, I always say, since this trade war began, I think the last time I uploaded a video for the week, maybe like I think that's about 3 weeks ago, I was saying that be careful selling around this zone. On a weekly time frame, normally, a lot of traders want to sell after they see this candle close. They want to sell for a quick gain, probably to this to this next support. However, we can see as price, comes here and form bottom and then, take out this high. So what you want to be waiting for right now for gold, amidst as this trade war is still going on, you want to see price pull back and buy. It's better to wait for pullback and buy than trying to time at the top right now with the what's going on right now. You can see that this is clear that what we have right now. is traders and investors running to gold for safety because of a lot of uncertainty that is going on in the market due to the trade war. Having said that, let's move on to Bitcoin as well. Bitcoin, however, I've been day trading Bitcoin around this zone. I bought some. I'm still holding some position, though I've locked that position to break even. I've taken some profit already, so I'm holding Bitcoin right now, some Bitcoin around this zone, hoping that if price breaks this $91,000 range, we can see that price will keep shooting, probably come and take this zone before it's either it breaks out or it comes out. So my reason for buying Bitcoin is because if you look at what is going on, like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, is that because of the trade war going on, a lot of people are shifting to other risk assets. And then also the speculation of the fact that the Federal Reserve wants to cut interest rates, although Jerome Powell have not come out that he wants to cut interest. As a matter of fact, he has been saying that he's not going to cut interest rates soon, because of this tariff war that is going on. And the president of the United States is having none of that. Has been coming out at him. He has been threatening that he is going to sack him. All right. If I've been conversing what's going on. So I feel we will see a lot of money flowing into Bitcoin this time because of that speculation that is going on right now. So therefore, I took a buy around this area. I'm still holding that positions, and I'm watching closely also for Bitcoin. All right, you can see that so far so good. I've been staying with fundamentals. That's why as a trader, you want to be conversant with what's going on around in the world, right? You don't want to just be a one-sided person. Oh, it's all about technical. Because if you are not conversant with what's going on in the world, let's look at the example of what gold did on the weekly time frame that I just showed earlier. Normally a lot of traders want to take a sell from here, an older position, but see what gold has done. And this is not a 1 hour time frame, it's actually a weekly time frame. Price broke out, because of what is going on fundamentally around the world. All right. So having said that, let's look at currencies. I want us to look at Euro USD. With the way dollar is crashing, the Euro USD has broken our. If you're in my weekly time frame, if you're in my Telegram group, by the way, I'm going to be dropping the link in the description below, so you can join us. It's a free Telegram group. We see that price, used to have been bouncing around this trend line for some time. I think this is since 2008. But amidst the fact that the dollar is crashing, what we have is that price finally broke out from here. That's what this year price has broken out from here in April, and this is a very strong breakout. All right, so this is bullish for Euro USD based on like I mentioned, fundamentally the trade war that is going on. So if price take out this high around 1.144, we should be expecting price to come to this zone. All right. So right now I'm just sitting on my hands for Euro USD, watching how price react around this zone. If we are going to have a major pullback or we are going to have a continuation of this move. All right. So, but as you can see, price is super bullish on Euro USD. Although this area is a very crucial area, and that is by the time market open tonight, later tonight, Sunday into Monday evening, we'll see how price will react around this zone. All right, before we know. But so far so good. Euro USD is super bullish. It's super bullish on the daily time frame. That's how price is approaching this zone. All right. Also, let's look at pounds USD. Same thing. Same thing is playing out with pounds USD. We finally broke this major resistance that price has been pushing back from since mid 2021. Price come to this trend line. You can see that last year, September 2024, we have this major pullback, or after price, touches this trend line. So same thing, I'm looking at, but finally price has broken out. So we might have something that looks like this price can this week we can have a retest and then a continuation of that move. All right, or we can have price zoom back into the zone. Our price will look like this, depending, or how this trade war plays out. All right, you can see price do this and continue to the downside, or continue the upside. So to be safe around this zone, if I have not taken any position yet, I will advise that you sit on your hands and watch, closely for some couple of days in the new week to see how price reacts around this area. As you can see, we might be looking at price coming to this area around 1.34 on the daily time frame. All right. So I want us to look at quick the JPY. I don't want this video to be too long. The JPY has been pushing to the upside. If you look at the weekly time frame as well, although we have resistance around there, and price has been pulling back a little bit from that zone for the Japanese yen, and everything you are seeing playing out is also as a result of the trade war going on. And that's why I always say on this channel that the US dollar is something you want to really really respect. All right, being the global currency. Also, let's look at GJ. Actually, I've been taking some buy positions on GJ around this area. And then we also close bullish on the weekly time frame for GJ. We can see price pull back as long as the support holds around 184. I'm actually I'll be actually be bullish on Japanese on G pounds JPY. If you go to the lower time frame on the daily time frame, you see that we are actually forming according to market structure. We just add a strip of this previous low and then a minor break of structure, and the price has formed a what is known as structural liquidity. So price is likely to do this and then continue to the upside. All right, as long as this support, which is acting right now as a very strong support, all right, as long as it holds, we are likely to see price, further push up to the upside. All right, same thing with Euro JPY. Let's check the daily time frame. Let's go to the weekly time frame to see what is going on as well. So that price is also pushing to the upside on this one too. All right. So let's check. Lastly, let's check what indices has been doing. Let's check the Nasdaq 100. The Nasdaq 100 has been we finally bottomed 2 weeks ago. But right now, because of so much uncertainty in the market, we see that price is still pulling back. But on the weekly time frame, a lot of, like I mentioned, a lot of uncertainty is creating a lot of trade uncertainty. So a lot of traders are just sitting on their hands, and that's why you can see that last week we just have choppy trades. After this candle, a lot you would have expected that we have a breakout, but then prices just people are watching, investors, traders are watching to see what the outcome of this trade war is going to bring before they start trading actively. And what you also find out is that industries in the Nasdaq 100 are getting hits. Nvidia, talk about the big five, Amazon, Microsoft, and the others are really, getting hit because of this trade, or because most of all these, especially for Microsoft, for other American companies, big companies, Amazon, have a lot of a strong ties with China, and then this trade war is causing a lot of uncertainty in that sector. That's why I say a lot of traders has just been very careful. Nobody wants to get caught because you don't want to say, "Oh, let's take a buy," and the price just crash on you. Any announcement now can cause a major shift in this market. So everybody just being very cautious and being very careful. All right, I'll be rounding up here. I don't want this video to be too long. If you have not joined my community, I'll be dropping our Telegram group in the description below. Make sure you join us. Also, make sure you like and subscribe to this channel. I'll be seeing you in the next video. Thank you.